Hi, everyone, and welcome to the Big House. This massive crowd assembled here today to cheer on the Wolverines, already chanting, "Go Blue." And a rivalry like this is what makes college football great. Yeah, the tradition and the history, but right here, right now, there's great intensity. This is why these guys came to these schools to play in games like this. As we'll see the number 6 team in the country, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Buckeyes will kick this deep to start us off. Returner decides to fair catch this. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's reeled in. It's Marshall. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Boy, Chris, you watch a completion like that, and with the efficiency, it makes you kind of think back to all the quarterbacks and receivers that they've had who made it look this easy. Of course, you start with Tom Brady, but think of the year Brian Griese had, 1997, that national championship year. Chad Henne going back to Elvis Grbac and all the great receivers. So this is within their history. It's good that they're leaning on it.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Breaks loose at the 40. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line.
Well, Chris, if you go back to yesterday, remember the offensive coordinator, he seemed to be very confident in the script that he put together. Now we can see why. Controlling the line of scrimmage, allowing his back to have room to run, and when he can run the football like that, get ready for the play action and deep shots downfield.
The Wolverines with 1st and 10 here. They'll try the option play here. They'll toss it to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the first down. A well-executed option play.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense to open up a football game. Everything seems to be working, whether they're running the football, as we saw right there, able to protect, throw the football with timing and rhythm. Everything on full display for this offense to let this defense know they could be in for a long day.
The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Now it's 2nd down here. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Takes the toss, heads to his right. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
The offense that time just trying to get the ball out in the perimeter, trying to find some space to be able to get their speed into. Pretty good job by the defense of slowing them down.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. To the air, it's Davis. And it's picked off in the end zone. They can't slow him down.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to 3rd down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. He moves the ball out to the 15.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Sticking with the running game. Breaking through defenders. They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
You know, Chris, what a great run here. You think about Ohio State, you think lately about those NFL-ready wide receivers, but we all know it starts with their running games, all those great backs they've had over the years.
1st and 10 now for the offense. One man to the backfield, and he'll get the football. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense, because the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
The pocket breaking down, and the sophomore making an impact play.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
After consecutive losses, we need a miracle here on 3rd and a mile. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Oh, the pass is picked off. Big takeaway, now looking for a big return. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned this game starting. His very first throw of the game, he puts into traffic, and he costs his team in a big way.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Trying to find room. It's Stewart. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down. So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. To the air. It's Davis. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Michigan. Well, no surprise for offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Turner trying to create good field position. Turner tackled right there. That's where they'll start the drive. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. We'll see if this quarterback can shake off the interception he threw in the last possession. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Crosses the 30. Solid gain there. Moves the ball out to the 32.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Oh, that one's picked off. He's found some room at the 45. Finally able to take him down, but that's a great return after the pick.
Well, this guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And he scores. Touchdown, Wolverines. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. With with the PAT, they take a 14-0 lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hart. And he gets it out to the 28. Tackled right there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
Man, you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
I like the call here. 3rd down and long. You know they're going to apply pressure. The screen game almost works, but you've got to complete the pass for your guy to have a chance to turn upfield. It's a missed opportunity there on 3rd down and long.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. Downfield and incomplete. A 4th down stop.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one
got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Michigan. Still no answer for this offense. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Attack on the PAT, and it's 21-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Should be the last play of the quarter coming up. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. Michigan 21, Ohio State 0.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And they'll use the ground game here. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Well, for many, this is the quintessential college football rivalry. It combines tradition, high intensity, and very often high stakes.
Yeah, Chris, I really think the rivalry has changed over the years. Guys in my era would tell you it was a game that was the most heated but the most respected because of the way you were recruited by both schools. There was the Woody, there was the Bo influence on the rivalry. But I think in the new social media era, I think it's more about hatred for the two schools. From both sides, it's just a different feel. We'll feel that today when these teams go at it.
Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
And that is a gutsy call to go for it on 4th down in your own territory. But you can see that this coach is confident in his offense and going to their go-to plays that they call up specifically for these situations.
That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he throws his third interception of the day. Tackle made on the return, but the takeaway sets up the offense at the 37 now.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
They'll run it to the right side. You stop him at the 23. This offense is getting close to the red zone.
Of course they're going to pick up the first down by running the football. You think about Michigan, you think so many legacy, incredible backs that they've had over the years. Tim Biakabatuka and Tyrone Wheatley and Leroy Hoare. Man, so many good backs.
He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wolverines. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Tech on the PAT again, and it's 28-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away.
Ohio State, 0.
On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's free down the left side. Can they run him down? Touchdown, Ohio State. It was a foot race, and he won it.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
Ohio State, 7.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return starts from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And the Wolverines offense is back on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. And the defense make adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Takes the handoff and he'll head left. Serious repercussions, Kirk, from the last meeting when the Wolverines won in a rout.
Chris, that was a game where Michigan did everything right. Their offense was really clicking. It got Ohio State's attention. You and I were over at the facility yesterday, and everybody's talking about the last time, what happened in that game, and how they want payback today.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Michigan.
Oh, my. What a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Michigan, Ohio State, 7.
Long kickoff, no chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Last possession, a perfectly blocked running play. They scored in one play. Can they keep it going? It's a fumble. Oh, and they pick it up. It's still a live ball.
Wow, that is big-time awareness by his teammate to get on top of that football. As a result, they catch a break and are able to retain possession.
One play, and they're already past the 40. First and 10. Press coverage now from the secondary. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. He's running out of time here. Able to get the pass away, but took a hit that time.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Trying to find some room. It's White. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Second down play coming up. And he'll set up to throw. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
4th and 10 after 3 straight incompletions. Can they connect this time? Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Intercepted in the end zone. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Boy, just a drive killer right there, Chris. And he didn't seem to throw that ball with much confidence. Just put it up for grabs, and the defense comes down with it.
Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Slopper with a strong tackle there.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Dropping back, it's Davis. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Good job of the defense to fight through the blocks on that screen, be short of the first down marker.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. No stopping him. Takes it all the way. Touchdown, Wolverines. Might have to try the extra point.
Number 13, holds it and takes it in for the
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He shreds the tackle. And they've got him behind the line. Great effort by the back there, but still going to be stopped for a loss.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense, almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
They look to throw it here on second down. Snags the quick throw. And the defense brings him down. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this. You can catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay with him in man coverage. Very tough to do.
Grab near the sticks. It's Woods.
Well, when you play zone defense on third down and you don't get pressure from your defensive line, you're going to give a quarterback a lot of time to be able to find an open receiver and eventually get the first down. Not surprised at all that they're able to convert.
Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. And the quarterback dropping back, looking for the wide out. And while this is incomplete, we have a flag down on the field. Let's see what this is all about. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Getting set. Here's second down. And the wideout goes in motion. Looking to pass here on second down. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. Pass complete for a first down. The offense gets a fresh set of downs. And he drops back in the gun. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And he just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. And not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Chris, we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And right, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an under.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone. Look at him run through those tacklers. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to... Defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Michigan 42, Ohio State 7.
The Wolverines will kick this away to start the second half. return starts from inside the 20. And they stop him at the 23. That's solid coverage.
And the Ohio State offense will take over. First and
10. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Caught quickly. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitching catch.
A completion sets up a second down play. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
So a very makeable third down for the offense with a 29. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. On the run, he'll let it go. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up fourth down.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. Third and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this fourth and short.
Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
Just great execution here on this fourth down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down.
Here we go.
He hands it off from the gun. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon. We'll give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Here comes a handoff. Breaking free at midfield. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. The offense looks fired up to begin the second half. That's the kind of play they needed to give them a spark.
Absolutely. I know they're down in this game. Clearly something was said at halftime to try to get this offensive line engaged, and it looks like it's working. They're playing with a different kind of energy. Let's see if they can do it again.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He's going to take off here. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner, picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Looks to the left, pass caught. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now.
Easy. Longer.
Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And the freshman able to get home with the sack.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
After the sack on first down, it's second down.
Timber. Slab.
Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. This is a long march now. Offense getting ready for play number 10. Now in third and very long, looking to throw. The short completion of the tight end. Breaks a tackle into the clear.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial fourth down try. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He finds the running back for a fourth down catch. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
It's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
Boy, this back is having some kind of game today. He just continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over 150 yards now, and this defense has no real answers in trying to keep him contained.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. Second down after that previous play. Handoff here from the shotgun. Running with purpose. And the one moves the ball up to the 33.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid gain, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
Looking to throw. It's Davis. Makes a quick catch. Gets into space at the 50. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with a lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
It's a run to the left. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, Michigan 42, Ohio State 7.
A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. The quarterback's got it on the option. Pitches to the back. That stings for the offense. Penalty will cost him 10 yards.
Got it.
Sixth play of the drive coming up.
3:25.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Lets it fly to the wideout. And the defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Hey, I understand the aggressive approach here on third down and long, trying to pick up the first down, but look at the scoreboard. You've got the lead in the fourth quarter. Smart play would have been to keep running the football, work the clock, force them to use their timeouts. Now at fourth down and long with the lead, tough decision here. I think you got to punt it away.
And the Wolverines will have to kick this away. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. He'll aim it toward the sideline. Solid punt. And the punt lands out of bounds. Let's see exactly where they'll spot it here. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And they get him down, but that's a solid game there to move the sticks using his feet. The Buckeyes looking to run some tempo here.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
At the 46-yard line. And that's good enough for a first down.
Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. It's a quick grab. Breaks a tackle on the play and makes a decent gain.
Well, playing with the lead, good job by this defense to keep the receiver in bounds. Try to keep that clock moving, trying to secure a victory.
Pass complete. It's second down now. Looking to throw again. Pressure is coming. And he just throws it away there. Safe move. Had nobody open. After the incompletion, they'll come to the line for a 3rd and 4. Quarterback drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Woods. Tackle made after a big gain.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
Looking to throw it on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. The freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there. First down sack, pushes the ball back. Second down coming up.
Man, how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points, and here we are in the 4th quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
Offense thinking touchdown, not field goal, facing a 3rd and long from the 20-yard line. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Got a lane. Can he get in? And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach, but again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
And the point after is good.
That makes the score Michigan 42.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Number 42 set to advance on the football.
And the offense recovers the fumble. And the Michigan offense comes back out on the field. They were forced to punt it last time. Now they're looking to respond and add to this lead. Quarterback pulls the ball. It's a keeper. They stop him after a 6-yard gain. So 2nd and 4.
Well, that's the risk you take as a coach running this style of offense. And really, as a quarterback, you know that there's a chance you're going to get hit like that. And, boy, did he get annihilated by this defense. I'm just happy that he got up and ready to play that next play.
And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Receivers are bunched together. And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Third down here. Time for perhaps one more play before the 2-minute warning. On third and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down. And that's the 2-minute warning. This offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking for a gap. It's Stewart. They get him down, but a solid run by their freshman.
You know, I'd say this run is pretty emblematic of what we've seen all day long. No matter what they've done on offense, the guys up front have controlled the line of scrimmage. They've given a quarterback time to throw. They've been able to run, really, whatever they've wanted to. That's why the points are going up on the board. Right now, the psyche of this offense is we're in control, and we can do whatever we want whenever we feel like doing it.
The Wolverines will line up on 1st and 10. And the quarterback just takes a knee. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackled down at the 3-yard line after an excellent run.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience. The hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee here. There might not be a sweeter feeling in college football if you walk off the field knowing that you have taken